So after our stand-up, then the monster movies came. And who's had a run like that? I mean, just the first one's like Ace Ventura, then, was it Mask? Mask. I'm only sort of catching them up because... Unreal. And then even Dumb and Dumber in a row. And I'm sort of catching people up because some people, they look at me and they go, I'm a fan since Grown Ups 2. I go, I did some shit before that. No. But so we're just sort of walking people through it. Then you jumped over and you jumped in Batman.
Yeah.
Which I think we have a picture.
Yeah.
Oh, Batman looks different. No, you're the Riddler. And
I was the Riddler.
Hilarious in that. Stole that thing, and then it was a Cable Guy roughly around that time?
Yeah, Cable Guy.
Cable Guy!
Kabla-gooble.
Were you
That's
in
one of
the...
my favorite lines. Kabla-gooble.
Is that what you said?
It's like out of nowhere. I don't know where it came from, but it was me at the door just going kabla-gooble.
Absolutely.
Just mixing it all up.
I remember we were doing, we were about to do Black Sheep, and Farley was maybe talking about Cable Guy. Did you hear
Farley
about this
came to my house one time.
Okay.
Oh my God, one of the great humans ever to exist.
Yeah.
He came to my house one time during this children's birthday party. He came to visit, and within 2 minutes, it was like the Pied Piper of children everywhere, dancing across my lawn with children trailing behind him into the pool. Suddenly he was a whale. He was Free Willy.
I love that.
And it was like they were hanging on his body,
Yeah.
and it was unbelievable, incredible moment. It was just so lovely until he took one of them down to the bottom. But I think he was playing. I'm pretty sure he was playing.
Can't trust whales. Yeah, he was talking to me before we did that. We did Tommy Boy, and then right before Black Sheep, they said,
Which was awesome, by the way.
oh, Tommy Boy. Tommy Boy we did in Toronto.
Classic, amazing.
You know, we did, because you're from Toronto, not to backtrack, we did Police Academy 4. I'm sure you heard some buzz around town we were doing.
Oh, yeah.
Police Academy 4 is in town. And then over on Bay and Bloor, and then PCU.
Yeah, we were doing vigils outside your hotel.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
That was actually, it was very exciting, that movie. But then, oh yeah, so Cable Guy, Farley was talking about it, and he wasn't allowed to do it. I think it was early stages, but then you came on, and they were like, holy shit,
Yeah.
they got Jim Carrey.
Could have been completely different.
It would have been completely different.
I would have been in Tommy Boy with you.
Oh, it would have been great, yeah. If you would have been, but now, so now you've got Kidding. That's on Showtime, and that's a little more serious, right?
Yeah. The subject matter is very serious, but, you know, Michel Gondry, he's just out there on another planet of his own. So,
Did he do that other movie with you? The Eternal?
He did Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, so...
Well,
incredible. And, you know, but the wonderful thing about doing a TV show is that there's so many formats it can be seen on, too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's amazing. So I suggest to people for this season, find the smallest device you can to view and binge it, seriously, because Michel Gondry's work is just extraordinary and epic when viewed on the head of a pin. It's truly amazing.
I watched.
Truly amazing.
Beep, beep.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey, look at this microscope. It's Kidding Season 2.
But you've had success. To switch
Could
to
go
drama
viral.
is tough. To go to drama, then Truman Show was great. So it's not like it didn't work. Those are huge movies. Truman Show is like really happening now in LA. It's fake people with cameras everywhere. But this weekend, I think it's starting tonight, is Sonic. And I already heard it's gonna have a big weekend.
Can I tell you?
Yeah.
It's like, honestly, one of the first things, you know, you've probably heard the story about me going up to Mulholland Drive and writing a check for myself and doing all the affirmations and all that stuff. But it's really true, I did that stuff. But one of my main affirmations was that I do some kind of work, somehow I find a way to create characters and films that reintroduce themselves to new generations and they stick around for a while. And I, honestly, God, I've gotten that in David Spades. I have gotten that in an incredible amount of love from people, generations. So I get 10-year-olds coming up to me when I get to do the Grinch face. And then, you know, I have 40-year-olds coming up to me going, I grew up with you, man.
Yeah. It's great to cover it all. It's great to hang in there.
Yeah, it's just incredible. And this feels like kind of another Halloween costume I'm going to get to see.